Hey, what's good, guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. Today we'll be doing a voiceover over today's leg day. Not much of a talk inside the gym kind of guy. I like to just get straight to work when I come to the gym. Won't really communicate with people. If you ever see me at the gym, you'll see that I'm very focused in myself. Don't be shy to say hi. I'll still say hi. It's just that my goal is not to come in and socialize with people. My goal is to come in and improve on myself. Well, maybe I should improve on my socializing skills, but that's not the point of the gym. So today I wanted to come in and start off with squats, but unfortunately for the past 2.5 months or over 2 months, my hips just not been cooperating with me, so I only did one set of 225 and called it a day on squats. Then I hopped on over on hack squat. Did not add more than a plate on this machine. What I did here was one set was 4 partial sets or 4 partial reps, and the fifth one I'd go from the bottom all the way to the top. That would be one set or one rep. I did that a total of 10 times, 3 sets. Go ahead and try this out and tell me, guys, you do not want to rip your quads off your fucking bone. This shit will murder your meat. Alright, now after destroying my quads on the hack squat, I hopped on over my first hamstring machine to get some blood into my hamstrings. That is one thing I really want to focus and grow over this bulk, along with many other body parts of mine. I honestly want to get every single body part, nor every muscle group of my body bigger than it already is. But hamstring is definitely among the top 3. I wanted to look like a bicep peak when I flex. Nothing too fancy on here, just slow and controlled. 3 sets of 15, and then we're back to murdering our quads on the next exercise. So I decapitated myself in the frame, but that will not keep me from still killing my quads. Again, nothing too fancy on here. We did a superset. We did leg extensions, 3 sets of 10. Right after that, we hopped up on the floor and did sissy squats back to back. Make sure that we tore every single muscle fiber in the quads before we go back into hitting hamstrings. The seated hamstring curl that I wanted to use was taken at this time, but no biggie. Don't get discouraged by your machine not being available. Work around your exercises, guys. Sometimes when a machine is taken, we just get mad and frustrated and we feel like we can't work out properly. The gym is not yours. Learn how to adapt and jump around machines and work around your exercises. Yeah, it is best to get the compound movements out of the way, but I'm sure you would have already gotten it out of the way. From here on out, it's just all accessories. Don't get too mad if your machine is not available. Hop on to the next, and then go back to your machine that you wanted to use when it is available. For calf raises, I started off with a 10-second hold at the top, followed by 15 consecutive repetitions. Finally, the machine I wanted to use was open, so to finish off today's leg day, I hopped on over to the seated leg curl to finish off killing my hamstring. What I like to do on the seated hamstring curl is to sit upright as much as possible, lean forward, and hug the bars in front of me. That allows my hamstring to stretch a lot more than they would have if I was leaning my back against the pad. Honestly, I don't think I feel a better burn in my hamstring than doing this. So this is one of my favorite hamstring movements, along with my favorite hamstring cue, is to lean forward and really grip on those bars. And just to finish off the day, I hopped on over to the ab coaster and just did 3 sets of 20 without grabbing the handlebars, only jamming my elbows into the elbow pad and driving my knees up to my shoulders. I feel that gives me the most contraction in my abs. Instead of when I do grip on the handles, then I'm using most of the momentum from my chest and elbows and my back to get my torso or my lower torso up. So I like to just jam my elbows into the pad and drive my knees up. See what this fucking pump looks like. Le leg day. That's French for the leg day. Went superb. It went better than I thought. This morning I woke up cold. I had planned to work out in shorts, but I threw these sweats over and just threw the sweater over and felt comfortable throughout the entire my workout. So why take it off when I'm comfortable and I just fucking feel motivated to work out? Sometimes I kind of want to take my pump cover off, but I get in my head a little bit too much and I think that my pump isn't as good as I think it is. So when I take off my shirt or when I take off my sweater and I see my pump is non-existent, I kind of get unmotivated and my workout kind of goes downhill from there. But when I keep it covered and I feel like a monster under my shirt, I just fucking keep going, man. There's no need to stop. But I also had planned to come in and do squats. I've never I've not done regular barbell squats for a long time. At the beginning of my bulk, which was the last 2 weeks of November, I came in for a squat. I paused squat at the bottom. On the way up, I think I messed up my left hip. I know I did, because ever since then, it kind of feels uncomfortable to barbell squat. Feels a lot better to hop onto the hack squat. I'm not sure why. I think it might just be my feet positioning. The fact that I go a little closer on the stance on the hack squat. And just the fact that barbell squat actually requires a lot more hip hinge and hip lockout at the top. Kind of bothers my hip, not so much on the hack squat. And go ahead and try that hack squat movement I did today. Pretty much one set is 4 partials, and the 5th one you go all the way up. Do 10 sets of those. No, do 10 reps of that and tell me your fucking quads don't feel like they want to fall off your bone. I hope you guys enjoyed today's leg days voiceover. Gonna try to incorporate those into just regular leg day or video edits, where I just throw some funk music or some rock music in the back. Try to mix it up between both. I don't really like talking much during my workouts, so I'm not a big fan of mic'd and try to talk between exercises. Sometimes there's people around me, and I'm just not a big fan of public speaking as much, so I don't like people hearing of what I got to say sometimes. But I gotta be open now that I have a camera in front of me. There's at least some other people listening to me, right? I'd like to thank you guys for staying until the end of the video. Go ahead and comment down anything, like, subscribe, help the algorithm out and get this channel out there so people can start subscribing. Let's get this fucking channel up. And also, guys, go ahead and comment down any of your fitness goals you guys have for this year. Let's go ahead and achieve those together, guys. Catch you guys next video.